Hey there, glass enthusiasts! Welcome to a world where transparency is key, and no, we're not talking about honesty here. Jimmy Fallon here, your late-night host with the inside scoop on glass? Yes, you heard that right, glass. That's right, folks. We're going on a hilarious journey today, exploring the wacky and wonderful world of glassmaking. It's more fascinating than you might think. Buckle up, because this ride is going to be smooth, like a freshly polished window pane. You won't believe how much glass impacts your daily life. From the moment you wake up squinting at your phone screen, guilty, to the time you sip your bedtime water, stay hydrated people, glass is everywhere. We're talking windows, glasses, the drinking kind, not the on-your-face kind, screens, and even the mirrors you check yourself out in every morning. Bottles, you name it. Glass is an integral part of our lives, often without us even realizing it. It's like that friend who shows up to every party, but instead of being annoying, it's actually super useful. And let's be honest, we all need that kind of friend. But have you ever stopped to wonder, how does this magical see-through stuff even exist? How does it go from something so ordinary to something so extraordinary? Like seriously, it's made from sand? Sand, people? The same stuff that gets stuck between your toes at the beach? The same stuff you find at the beach building epic sandcastles and burying your friends in? Who knew it had such hidden potential? Who knew sand could be so glamorous? Through an incredible process of heating and cooling, it transforms into the glass we use every day. It's like magic, but with science. So let's break it down, shall we? Ever wondered how we go from a lazy day at the beach to the glass bottle you drink from? Let's dive into the fascinating journey of sand to glass. First up, the star of the show, sand. But not just any sand, mind you. We need the fancy kind, the silica sand with lots of silica. It's like the Beyoncé of the sand world. This sand is super pure and has the right properties to make our glass clear and strong. Next, we need soda ash, which despite its name is not a fizzy drink. It's actually a type of salt. Don't worry, I checked. It helps the sand melt more easily. Think of it as the secret ingredient that makes everything come together smoothly. Imagine trying to make a sandcastle with dry sand. Impossible, right? It just slips through your fingers. Soda ash is like the water that makes everything stick together. It lowers the melting point of the sand, making it easier to shape and mold. And last but not least, we've got limestone. This isn't just any rock, it's a crucial component. This bad boy adds some serious durability to our glass. It makes the glass more resistant to breaking and scratching. We don't want our windows crumbling at the first sign of a rogue frisbee, do we? That would be a disaster. Limestone is like the superhero cape that makes glass tough. It ensures that our glass can withstand everyday wear and tear, making it reliable and long-lasting. Now for the fun part, we gotta crank up the heat, and I'm not talking about your grandma's oven. We're talking temperatures hotter than a summer day in Death Valley. Like seriously, over 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt your worries away, along with any nearby metal objects. Safety first, kids. As the mixture melts into a gooey, molten mess, it starts to resemble something you might see in a lava lamp. But don't be fooled, this ain't your grandma's groovy living room decor. This molten glass is ready to be transformed into something amazing. Section 4, Ancient Glassblowers. They blew it and made history. Speaking of amazing, did you know that glassmaking has been around for centuries? Like way back in ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia? These dudes were the original glass-blowing hipsters, crafting beads, jars, and even fake jewels. Talk about trendsetters. They didn't have fancy machines back then, so they used their breath to shape the molten glass. It's like blowing up a balloon, but instead of air, it's molten hot glass. One wrong move and, well, let's just say they had to be really careful. Section 5. From Windows to iPhones, glass is everywhere, even in this essay. Fast forward a few thousand years and bam, glass is everywhere. It's in our buildings, our cars, our phones, including the one you're probably reading this on right now, and even in fiber optic cables that bring you the internet. Imagine life without glass. No more cat videos, folks. The horror. And let's not forget about the more artistic side of glass. Stained glass windows, anyone? Those colorful masterpieces that make churches and cathedrals look like they're straight out of a fairy tale. Glass blowing is a true art form, folks. Section 6. The future looks clear. Get it? Glassing into the future. So, what's next for this versatile material? The possibilities are truly endless. Well, scientists are always coming up with new and exciting ways to use glass. From the lab to the real world, innovations are constantly emerging. We're talking bendable glass for unbreakable phones, bye-bye cracked screens. Imagine a phone that bends but doesn't break. Self-cleaning windows, no more Saturday morning chores. These windows clean themselves, saving you time and effort, and even solar panels that are more efficient than ever before. These panels harness the sun's power more effectively. The future of glass is looking bright, folks, with innovations that seem straight out of a sci-fi movie. And I'm not just saying that because it's see-through. Glass is becoming smarter and more functional. It's a material that's constantly evolving, adapting to new needs and challenges, surprising us with its versatility and endless possibilities. From architecture to technology, glass is everywhere. So the next time you're gazing out a window, think about the innovation behind that clear pane. Or sipping from a glass, remember the science and creativity involved. Take a moment to appreciate the amazing journey of glass, from its origins to its many uses today. From humble sand to everyday wonder, glass truly is a marvel of modern science and engineering.